Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, and this thing sucks ass. So I want to fix this SV today. I want to start sort of thinking about getting off this planet. We're already airborne. I haven't been to space yet or anything, and I don't have an EVA boost or whatever. Standing and Blighted have done a bit of exploring about. As you can see, they've actually been up in space. That's why we can now see the kind of fog has lifted a little bit, and they've gone on a proper little explore. So we can actually go and get some of the basic resources like Promethean, copper, iron, cobalt, not cobalt, silicon stuff. But, you know, obviously I want to go up into space as well, and look how close Oscartoon is. That's crazy close. And no wonder we can see this gas giant so clearly. It's right next door. Pandora actually seems to be in orbit of it, I guess. That's quite neat. I like that. We're going to check out the moons, I think. I do want to hit a few Xeraxian POIs in order to try and get things like boosts and whatnot. I think we can safely go onto the moons without any. Well, I think we're probably going to have some problems on the moon, aren't we? Because all we have is light armor. Yeah, I might do a little bit of exploring around the planet, see if we can find a few more of those temples with the loot boxes in the roof would be good, because they actually come with some pretty good stuff for the cost, really. As you saw in the last episode, we can hit 2 temples quite quickly. So they're just very difficult to find because unless you actually see them, they don't appear on the scanner and they do not appear on the map. They have no kind of whatever these things are called. What are these called? Markers, I suppose, that come up. So you know, there's 2 temples. We know there's 2. There's one like around here somewhere, and there's one over here, but no markers. Anyway, this thing is rubbish. It's so rubbish. Even after my modifications, its yaw is pants. Its rules pretty good now at 48, so it's nearly up to sort of 50, 60, which is where it should be. Pitch is all right, I guess. We've got a little bit of left-right now because basically I shortened the wings and I added some left-right on there, but because of the length of the ship isn't very long, and so these thrusters being in a single point don't really lend much in the way of turning. But you know what I realized the main problem with this thing is just the weight. It's the weight of it. It's 12.3 tons for a ship made out of plastic. That's ludicrous. And so I did a little bit of looking into it, and the only thing that I can think of that would, you know, because this isn't any different from, say, like, you know, the Bolt or any other starter ship that's mostly made out of plastic and just a sort of larger ammo box, you know. The Dark Rogue SV that I built doesn't weigh this much. So I was looking into it and going, what the hell is weighing so much? I don't understand it. So it turns out, would you believe it, that, you know, a cockpit is 845 kilograms. So you're not going to get away from that, okay? Regardless, it's going to be around about that much, weigh that much, okay? But, you know, a normal passenger seat is 72 kilograms. An enclosed passenger seat is 705. What the hell? Why is that so heavy? I know it's a big steel box, but it's a big. That's it. That's a steel. It's a steel. But what the hell? Why does it weigh nearly as much as a fully functioning cockpit with all the sort of gizmos and controls and circuits and Christ knows what else is in it in order to enable the flight of the ship? This is a box with a chair in it. Seriously, 705 kilos. I didn't realize this. I assumed it was going to be like, okay, maybe a little bit heavier, maybe like 100 kilos than the passenger seat, maybe like 120 at most. I don't know. 700? Are you mad? Anyway, so that's bollocks. We're going to have to take that off. I'm afraid that the boys are going to have to figure out their own mode of transmission. Static made this weird thing over here. So, and Blighted's got something, I don't know, he's over there messing about. So I put these things in here so we could transport both of them in a single SV, and maybe we can go off to the moon and stuff. But I just can't deal with these things and their ridiculous how overweight they are. They're just ridiculously overweight. Anyway, so what that does enable us to do, at least, I suppose, is put some thrusters on, some spread out thrusters, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to do this, actually, because these wing blocks are kind of... I quite like the look of it. I got to admit, I quite like the look of it. But, yeah, at the same time, it's broken. It's broke as hell. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some mediums on the back. I know that for sure. I built some mediums. We unlocked them. We actually have the resources thanks to Static going out and doing a spot of mining across the planet. And as for the sideways thrust, I don't know. We're going to take these off as well. The total thruster distribution of this entire thing is balked, basically. It's completely balked. Anyway, so we got some thrusters. Let's put... I just can't believe that. That's just not right. That's just not right. Let me know in the comments. Is Reforged Galaxy, is that rebalanced so it's actually reasonable, or is that crazy in that as well? I don't know. Right, so we got some mediums now. That's going to make us go super quick, super fast. 4 mediums on the back of this thing is going to be lightning quick now. Okay, so I want the reverse thrusters kind of elevated up here. 2 of those. It's going to mess the shape up a little bit, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. I am beyond... I'll tell you what, I'm not beyond these arrows, these weird and wonderful arrows on the top here. I'm going to flip them over so they're on the other side. Then we don't have to look at them then. There we go. Okay. Now, as for the sideways thrust, I'm at a bit of a loss on how to deal with that. If I'm completely honest. So I was thinking that maybe what I can do is do some inverse thrusters. Is that the right word? Is that what you call them? Inverse? I don't know, actually. Basically, inward facing like this, right? Except I'll put one there. I don't know why I've removed that second block, because that's not where I'm going to put the second one. I might put the second one back there, maybe. Yeah, I'm still figuring this out. This is definitely completely, utterly balked. This entire design is nonsense. Anyway, there we go. It's an experiment that's gone horribly wrong, and now I'm trying to recover it into some kind of something that may work a little bit better. I think losing 1.4 tons is definitely a step in the right direction. Anyway, there we go. Let's put the last few thrusters out here somewhere. I might take this shaping off here and just redo the shaping a little bit less maybe. Because if I put a thruster there, I think then we'll have the spacing required to give it a reasonable amount of turn. Possibly. Let's have a look at the stats now. You're 24 degrees. It's still poor, but look at our roll's gone up to 51, which is excellent. It's the 11.7 tons. Still quite heavy. It's quite heavy. I understand it. I feel those container extensions, or is this particular cockpit? I don't know. A larger redesign may be in order. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really sure I'm going to get much out of this anymore. I don't know. I think the entire shape is just completely flawed. Anyway, I've resorted to putting a couple of RCSs in it just to sort of try and boost the stats a little bit. I've actually now, as a result, gone a little bit over CPU. 94% is perfectly acceptable. That's fine. The problem is the pitch is now... the pitch is crazy. It's like 81 degrees is going to go crazy. So I'm going to probably take that down by 0.7, 2.7, and just control that a little bit more. My yaw is 36. It's a little underwhelming. I'm not really sure how to get this thing to turn any better. I think if I could cover it in thrusters, and it still probably wouldn't turn very well. A combination perhaps of the weight, the overall shape. If I could put one of these thrusters at the end of this, where this gat is, that might work okay. But, you know, I'm going to have to change the shape of the thing far too much, I think, to do that. Anyway, so I think, you know, what I've done is got it into as best state as I can in its current design. But I don't think this thing is going to live beyond this series. I'm not going to publish this to the workshop. It's an embarrassment, quite frankly. It's just, yeah. Screw it. Anyway, we'll turn everything off in the base. I think the base has got sort of 6 hours of power. Yeah, 6.5 hours of power. It should be fine for us to do a little reconnaissance around the planet. We'll see if we can go a little bit further than with Static and Blighted, and see if we can do a full circumnavigation of this place. See what we can find. Food-wise, I've got 5 in there. We are looking a little bit low. We've got plenty of steaks and stuff, but, I mean, if I can find... I mean, we should be able to start making some plant sprouts and stuff from this, really. Can we make some sprouts? No, what are we short on? We got the vegetables, water, yes, of course. Okay. I think Static did say he put some water generators down by the water, but I'm not seeing them on the thing, so he's probably put them down there but not factioned them maybe. Anyway, we should be fine. If we need food, I can just land and forage. This planet is so fertile that, you know, we can just use our survival constructor to pop out energy bars as and when we need to, really. Let's see, how much fuel has the ship got? 57% fuel, which is just going to last us about an hour. Let's see if we can put a little bit more in there. Top her up, ready to go. Got some nice large packs there. They don't fit. Interestingly, they don't fit. There were some smalls there, but I'm overheating, so let's just get in the ship. It's nice and air conditioned in here. Small vessel. So many drop downs. There we go. It's funny, the large ones. But then the other thing is they've got a small generator and a small thing, so 49%. I tell you what, that little small generator actually does reasonably well. And you know what? This, alright, even only 36 degrees yaw, this is a vast improvement. Oh my god. I think I can actually shoot stuff with this. The pitch is still a bit twitchy. I can reduce that some more if I need to. Okay. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. We're actually airborne. We're good. We're doing 70 meters a second. And this monstrosity of an SV that I've built here on the jungle planet is now actually fairly reasonable. Who would have thought it? And we can ping our detector. We can find some stuff. Okay, we've got some question marks already. I think a lot of these are going to be these treasure boxes, and I'll show you one of these now. If this is a treasure box, right? Let's see if we can find a little clearing in the trees here. Perfect. Oh, all the plants sort of clip in. Right. Welcome to the jungle. And so a treasure box is literally a box with some diamonds in it or something like that. So we're going to have to find, when we do get off this planet, we are going to have to find a little commodities broker or something to sell these things to, because we're going to have quite a few of them, I think. There's another question mark over there. Let's quickly check that out, and then I'll do a bit of solo flight and then just bring any points of interest to you. Let's see, what are you? Are you another treasure? I think you are. That's fine. Let's stop by and have a little look at these treasure boxes. I'm slightly worried that some of them are booby-trapped. I don't know why. I have like a little spidey sense going off about these things. One of these is just going to explode on me one day. This one seems to be good. Sorry, I heard some noises. Doesn't matter. I have an SV, which means the jungle is no longer a threat, really. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on west here. And we're just going to explore some of the jungle. I'm going to keep an eye on the old... and we'll see how much we can actually get done before the fuel runs out in 50 minutes or so. What the hell? Hold the phone. I found something. I found the Thunderstrike. It's been sawn in half. Okay, this is definitely something of interest. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the same thing? It's been cut in half. Is it on its side? Oh, what did they do to you? It is the same thing, though. Last season, last Project Eden, I brought in Seleucidacor's Thunderstrike capital vessel. This thing has been torn to shreds. It's been here for some time. Last season, I had the Thunderstrike, and I had set up base on the jungle world. Well, I mean, this is going to be... There's thrusters. I saw thrusters on it already, so this is going to be definitely our way to a capital vessel, I think. Oh, it's radioactive. There's a bit of fuel in here. We can take that with us. There's container extensions. There's no core. I didn't bring a core with me because I didn't expect to find anything like this. Oh my god. I don't even recognize where in the ship I am. I don't recognize it at all. This must be a hangar bay? I have no idea. It's torn apart so much. I don't recognize any of it. This is where one of the thrusters were, I guess. It's just, yeah. Wow. This is awesome. This is so cool. Right, through door. Oh, this just leads to one of the housings as well. Oh yeah. I think I remember. I was starting to remember. And then this went down. And then, I mean, there should be another half of the ship here, but there isn't. Yeah. My old captain's quarters. With the bed up in a weird place. Talk to computer terminal. Authenticating user. User Spanj recognized. Awesome. Full system access granted. Welcome back, sir. Would you like to view your last log entry? It's right, Thunderstrike! It's mine. Yes, please. Not right now. I don't need another reminder of what happened. Show me my log. Thunderstrike, captain's log. Final entry of Captain Spanj. The Xerox. It came from everywhere. Like I'd never seen before. This was different. They were organized and effective. The ship did well. Held them off for as long as possible, but in the end, I had to ditch a planet side. Survived the crash. Mostly. I need to get what supplies I can and move on before the Xerox send troops after me. I don't know what's happened to them, but anyone reading this, be warned, if you attack their outpost in orbit, be prepared for a severe response. Goodbye, Thunderstrike. You did amazing. End log. God damn! Mew! She did goddamn amazing. She was an incredible ship. Salute to core. I salute you for creating such an awesome boat. The Thunderstrike really kicked ass in the last Project Eden series. Wow. That was awesome. Thank you, Raven. That's amazing. Oh, I'm all giddy now. Right. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. Amazing. Okay, so I'm too hot. I need to get back in the ship. Because jungle. I don't know what to say or do now. And obviously, this is a massive asset. And we're probably going to need to take it apart and salvage it for what's there, because there are thrusters there and all sorts of stuff, and we want to gather those and stuff. So what I might do is actually bring some basic stuff over here, like a base starter block, some cargo containers, and some concrete if I can. Build a little base here, a salvage base, and start building a CV over here. I mean, there's no Xerox on this planet, so I don't even think that it's going to be an enclosed base. I'm thinking of just a platform with a constructor and some stuff on it. You know what I mean? So I might start by bringing some portables over here, along with, like I say, a few bits and bobs from the camp, and then just. Do you know what? There's so much copper and silicon around the southern pole. There's no iron. There's the nearest iron deposit up there. and Blighted's been having a go at it. So if I can find some iron in this direction, that'll be great. And then, yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to set up a little camp next to Thunderstrike here. Let me just mark this on the map in case it disappears. Thunderstrike. Pin. Done. Wow. Wow, awesome. So cool. This is so cool. Love it. Raven, thank you so much. That's such a nice touch. Okay, so yeah, let me continue a little bit of exploring, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a little camp next to the Thunderstrike and try and salvage it into a working CV that we can use to get off this rock and into the greater galaxy. Because there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. Holy moly! Wow. Just flying around up here. Heading towards some treasures over there. Look what I found. Now I think I've found these things before, and they've turned out to not really be anything, but still they're very impressive. Especially that one just over in the distance there. It's a huge tower. Let's check this one out first. I want to check out ground level. Let's see what we got. I don't think there's like an interior or any loot or anything. I think they are just like monolithic monuments. But we will find out, won't we? Okay. Hi, giant tower of poweriness. You've got a few trees and stuff growing in you. Nature is obviously reclaiming you. Not really sure I find... Oh my god, I can't really see anything in the moment, to be fair. Okay, is there a way in? I think so. I think so. Although... I'm not sure now. I hear spiders. I think I've stepped up. No. Hang on. I can't see because the brush is so thick, but I think this is a ramp up. Here we go. We're heading up through the trees and the branches that are reclaiming this tower. Hi. Nice, nice. Is it just the one? Or are we going to find any more? Oh, look at this. Nice little platform. Halfway up. I really hope there's a loot container at the top of this. Is there going to be a reward for my efforts? That's what I want to know. It is a long old climb. We got another spider on one of these steps. I can hear him. Where's he going to be? I think he's a few more up still. Oh crikey, there's a lot of them spawning. This is like a spider kingdom, is it? Well, that was... oh boy, that snuck up from somewhere, didn't it? Poisonous bite. Oh, Christ, hello. Yee! They're coming up from behind me. I haven't got anything that can cure poisonous bite. I'm gonna have to go down on the jungle floor in a minute, and yeah. I'm gonna have to go down on the jungle floor and find some confetti moss. That's nice. That's nice. Poisonous bite? Endoparasite. Well, you know, better than nothing, isn't it? So they dodge quite good, don't they? They just sort of like suddenly start moving in a direction. I suppose very spider-like in a way. Okay, I'm at the top. Ladies and gents, and there is not a cure to poisonous bite up here, but there was a container on the way, and that's pretty good. So, yeah, I need to find confetti moss down there, and that will cure my... I think it's confetti moss that does poisonous bite. Either way. This is probably going to kill me. Where's my ship? That's always a good little... Oh, boy. Ouch! The jetpack did not save me. That was probably a stupid idea. In fact, it was certainly a stupid idea. Anyway, right, I need to wander through the jungle now and see if I can find something that's going to cure not only now poisonous bite, but the broken leg due to my impatience. I really do make things difficult for myself sometimes, don't I? Right, come on, plants. Give me something I can use. Now it depends because. The biomes within the jungle, they all look the same, but they are different, and they obviously come with their own like spawn sets. Where we are, where the camp is a lot of... Yeah! Oh, wow, okay. That put me out of my misery, didn't it? Oh, boy. Okay. Hmm. A woodwalker. It's like a bloody wooden Chewbacca coming out of the trees. It just smacks me in the face. Like, shut up, Spanj. You're dead. Okay. All right. Yeah. Fine. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. I have cured my poisonous bite and my broken leg. Or had it cured for me. Slightly against my will. I want that woodwalker, though, because they carry some good stuff on them. I hear him. Where is he? Oh my god, this guy's like... He's like a ninja. Get out of here. Oh, is that it? So you get some barren root on you and some wood. Brilliant, okay. Well, thanks. Terrifying bastard. Is that Sathium or is that gold? It's gold. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take the gold. Where did they go? Rude! I want my gold back. Outrageous. Alright. Find a bit more. There's gold spawning around here, then there might be a few more rocks. But, damn, it's thick. And damn, it's dark. Let's take a look at this second tower here. I've just landed outside it. It is bloody enormous. I managed to scrounge a nearby iron rock and to craft myself a little portable constructor. So I'm going in a little bit more prepared for this one. So I'm trying to get some bandages made up. And I might also get a couple of these made up as well. The antioxidants, because they can deal with poisonous bite. And this one, dermal burn, might be useful. Let's see if we can get this thing doing a few of those things at least anyway. And maybe get some steaks out of it. Maybe a couple of sausages. These have a longer perish time. They don't. Their food is rubbish comparison, but you know, they're not too bad. We got what, 7 spices? So let's get 7 of those. These things don't take spice, do they? No. Fine. Herbal leaves and plant protein and alien tooth. So we should be able to get some decent meds just from scrounging in the jungle. That's not bad at all. Okay, so let me leave this out here while that does that. Grab a couple more bandages. If we need to run back here, we can. The ship is here. Let's check out this giant tower. This thing is huge. I'm assuming it's got an interior, of course, and it's not just giant concrete block. Of course, it could be a giant concrete block. Or it might be one of these things that has a trap door somewhere and I have to figure it out. Let's just do a run around on the outside and assume it has a door first of all. Door! 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 It's not looking good, is it? It's on this side here. Wow, okay. There's a distinct lack of doors. You're a different colour. Why? Why are you a different colour? Or is that just the trick of the light? I don't know. I can chip through it though. Oh great, there's another block behind it. Okay, well there's no core, so maybe what we do need to do is just chip through. I thought this was going to be a like huge sort of dungeon-y type thing, but maybe it's just a big block of concrete. I'm going to go through. I've only gotten 1 multi-tool charge after this, so if this doesn't yield to reveal anything, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is just a big giant concrete block, isn't it? Yep, big giant concrete block. Wow. That is actually bitterly disappointing. Look at this thing. Come on, it can't just be a giant block. There's got to be more to it. Am I even picking anything out from this stuff? I'm not, because it's got a core. It's got a core, so, you know, come on. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe what I need to do is go up on top. And start at the top, maybe. Because down here, this just seems like a giant concrete block. Which it may very well be, in fairness. It may very well be. Okay. We're going to give my little constructor a little bit more time to do its thing, and then I'm going to go up to the top and see what we can find on the roof. Here we go. What is on the top of this thing then? If there's nothing on the top of it, then this is just a big giant tease in the jungle world. Can you believe how tall this thing is? We're 120, 130, 140 meters off the ground already. Still going up. Still going up. Okay. Okay, then the top of this looks like it's not something to be landed on, but, oh, I don't know. There appears to be some kind of thing going on at the top here. I don't know. You guys probably already know this. You're probably like, yeah, there's nothing here, Spanj. Just don't worry about it. Okay, I've docked to it, so it's public, which is why I can chip through it with the old multi-tool. And this is just literally a maze, isn't it? This is like, it's a Spanj trap. That's what it is. No idea. I suppose I could probably chip through again. But I suspect what I'm going to find is nothing but concrete blocks. All the way down. Yep. Okay. Well, I've got far more important things to do than try and discover something in the middle of this artifact through 10,000 or however many blocks this thing has got. If there is anything in here, and you have spent your precious time chipping through 10,000 plus blocks to find out what's in there, if anything at all, do let me know. That would be awesome. Other than that, even if it is a giant concrete tease, which it does seem to be, it's pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive. Fair play to the creator, congratulations, but also screw you. Screw you for wasting my time. Right, anyway. No, it is very, very cool. Very cool thing. But also very annoying. What else can we find? Back to exploring. I'm going to need some night vision for this. Oh, hello. Never mind. Cancel my last. Another temple. And we know these things have some very decent loot in them now, because they hide the loot containers under the big snake statues at the top. Oop, there's a plant. Oh, something's trying to chase me and eat me. What have we got this time? Oh, we got a raptor. Let's ping him with the detector, that'll help. Hi. Please stand still. Thanks. Yes. Might not want to mess with the big giant ship with 4 gats. Just a thought. Anyway, quick scan of the area. Nothing so far. These trees are going to be a problem, aren't they? They're somewhat in the way. Somewhat in the way. Right, let's start at the top here. I think we can do away with the night vision now. Well, that was nice. That was nice and easy. Hello, giant container of goodies. Neodymium medium armor. Always welcome. Another T2 shotgun and a T2 pulse rifle. Also, well, I've already got them. I don't actually have any ammo for the pulse rifle. I'm relying solely on shotty goodness at the moment, which is not a bad thing to rely on. Anyway, there's a few more crates on the inside, but we've got to fight our way through. I want to get rid of this tree. Get rid of this tree, or is this just getting rid of the... Yeah, let's just... Take that, stairs! Ah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Right. Yeah, this tree is right in the way. How is it spawned here? Does this POI not flatten ground? Okay, I've got a dude. Oh, you just disappear into the... I didn't even get to loot you. That's just rude. Can you get rid of this tree, please? Right, there we go. There's another one, like, just inside the temple there, look. I could do is... why have I got a concrete block on me? Was that... Whatever. Let's hit a couple of bandages, because I need some health. I haven't got static or blighted with me this morning, so... Oh, I did not mean to eat my ration pack. Damn you, scroll wheel of doom. Shotguns used to be so effective against trees. Not so much anymore. And yeah, this tree is just in the way. Ow. There's dermal parasite. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, you're a spitty bastard. You shouldn't be spitting. What the hell? He stunned me. All this time, they haven't spat anything. They've just been running around doing the thing. But right when I need, you know, speed and kind of maneuverability and the ability to run and jump, oh no, they suddenly developed the ability to spit and stun me, and now I can't move and then die. Thanks. Consistency. Well, they got me. They got me again. Well, it does certainly seem that in Alpha 12, I have died more times, I think, than I have died ever in Empyrion. I don't know whether they've been... It's just Project Eden. I don't know. I think it is, because in both cases it was Project Eden start, and these funky POIs where Raven has clearly turned up the difficulty. It doesn't help that this place is full of random trees, you know. I can't even remove that one. Right, are you going to do that spittiness again, or are you just going to run around like you usually do? And only develop the spitting ability when it suits you most. Ooh. This tree is annoying. Just get down there. Oh god. Where did you come from? Oh, not another one. Yeah, those guys really take a few hits, don't they? Right, dermal parasite, dermal burn, poisonous bite. Fine. And that's why I made some meds. It worked. It finally worked. Okay. This place is chaos. Absolute chaos. With all these damn trees in the way, it really doesn't help. These things are really difficult to hit. Anyway. There you go. They're dead. Not really interested too much in taking them out, to be honest. They're going to sit there quite happily, minding their own business. I'm just here for the loot. What am I doing? Why am I wasting shotgun shells on this? More night vision. Lovely. Oh, a few more of these, actually. Are quite good. I'll take those. Thanks. Gonna need these, I suspect. There's a container. Another T2 pistol. And this is the only other container in here. More force fields. I don't know what force fields we're getting. Loads of force fields. Anyway, there we go. That is the entire place. Even though it is full of trees. For some reason. The other two were fine. This one is just like, nah. I could just spawn trees everywhere just to troll you. Anyway, there's a lot more nasty stuff in here than I remember there being. But there we go. We made it out. One death later. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky death. Anyway, I think that's enough exploring for the day. Let's head back to camp and see if we can get some stuff ready for moving over to the Thunderstrike. Okay, well, I've loaded the ship up now with 22, maybe even 23 tons of stuff that I'm going to need for the new base. I've got myself a space starter, small constructor, some solar panels. Basically, I should be able to, from this position, go out and mine the stuff that I need in order to complete it, because I haven't taken much of the resources, the raw resources, from the base. But that's fine, because just to the right of the Thunderstrike down here, is a few resources that we can use. Yeah. So we should be fine, and we'll just pop out and go get one of these at a time as we need them, kind of thing. But one of the first things I want to get really is T2 multi-tool, because the prospect of taking that apart with T1 multi-tool is somewhat alarming. So if I can get a T2, that'd be great. So I might just about head over there, set some stuff up, and then in the next episode, head over to the moons and see if we've got some POIs that we can take down and maybe steal a T2 multi-tool from. Anyway, let's saddle up and move out for now. There we go. I don't know if actually I've got the power and the fuel to deal with this. I have taken some fuel with me though, so let's top up the old tank. Hope she lifts off with forward momentum. She does. Oh yes! That's why I built a runway. And still get 70 meters per second as well. Oh yeah. Now, the lifting thrust there was nowhere near enough to make this thing fly, but fortunately, this is where the flight model does work. The forward momentum combined with the wings, we have got enough lift to carry 20 or 22 or so tons of cargo, plus myself weighing two tons as well. Brilliant. Worked out quite nicely, didn't it? There we go. You can actually see now that I've slowed down, I can't maintain altitude. Bump. It's all I have to do then. Yeah, damn, that's a heavy load that we've just taken over here, but taken over very successfully. Okay, we're back with the Thunderstrike, and this is where I'm going to end today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to set up a little base camp here, and then we're going to go check out the moons in the next episode. This is so awesome to see the Thunderstrike. It's such a shame that she's in such a mess. Oh, she did so well. But very, very cool Easter egg. Thank you so much, Raven. It's very, very cool. I loved it. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.